Alright, for Unit 43, the topic is about the use of to and either. And then we're going to study also so and neither. Alright. Okay. Just remember when you're using these words, the two-person, or maybe, let's start with two-person for an easier example. The two-person talking, they should have the same feelings or the same experience, or they're talking about the same things. Like, if this is positive, if A says a positive thing, B is also saying about a positive thing. If it is, if A says something negative, then B is also expressing something negative. So let's make a sentence. A said, I let's see. I love grammar. Good sentence. I love grammar. So as you can see in here, our verb is positive. So letter B can answer, I love grammar too. Alright? Why did we use to? Because the verb is positive. So it's positive, positive. Letter A is positive. Letter B also positive. So we use to. Now if A says, I don't like math. I don't like math. If you're gonna look at the verb, this is negative. So B also doesn't like math. And then B says, I don't like math either. We use either. Okay? So letter A doesn't like math. Letter B doesn't like math. So they have the same feeling and both negative. So we use either. Alright? I love grammar. I love grammar too. We use to because it's positive. I don't like math. I don't like math either. We use either because it's negative. So things that you have to remember, they should be the same. Positive and positive. Negative and negative. Alright? In this case, you cannot say, I don't like math too. You cannot use to. Why? Because your verb is negative. So if your verb is negative, you have to use either. Alright? You cannot also you cannot write, let's say, I like math too. You cannot use this. Why? Because A doesn't like it. But you do. So you have different feelings towards math. So you cannot use to. You can use to and either only when you have mutual feelings or mutual ideas. Like that. So positive and positive, negative and negative. Now, how about so and neither? We actually follow the same rule. This is positive, positive for A and B. And then we use neither if A says something negative and B feels the same way, also negative. So let's use this example. We can actually just shorten this one, the reply of B. I love grammar too. How many verbs do we have? One. Is it a be verb? No. So we use rule number 2, subject plus do verb. We use do, does, and did. So this is present and we're using I, so we have to use do. Alright? How do we use it? We say so and then your subject. I love grammar too is the same with so do I. Where did we get I? Here. Why did we use do? Because we have only one verb and it's not a be verb and it's present, so we use this. So do I. We put the verb in the middle and then your subject at the end. Okay? So I love grammar too is the same with so do I. So this one, I don't like math either. We can make this short by using neither. What verb are we going to use? You have helping verb, you have a main verb, right? So we have to use the first helping verb. Because sometimes you have many helping verbs. Now, using the helping verb, this one is don't. But neither is already a negative word. It's like not either. So we cannot use a negative word in here anymore. So we just use do. And then your subject is I, neither do I. Why did we erase not? Because you already have not in here. That would be redundancy if you're going to have not in here and another not in here. So, that's it. We use to when you have two positive ideas, and you use either when both ideas are negative, and then you use so, and then your verb, and then your subject, and then neither, your verb, and your subject. Don't use a negative verb in here because neither is already a negative word.